Well, this is probably going to be our last sunset here at Hope Island. We're back on the boat, the new crew's on board. She's a little bit shy in front of the camera, so you might not see her for a while. So looking forward to a lot more adventure. Come along with us. Well, we don't wear skimpy bikinis. Hell, it frightens me when I take my shirt off. There's definitely no one pregnant here. This is motor sailing for old dudes. We do live on a boat, and we do cruise extensively along the Australian coast. Join us and visit some great destinations. Learn how to look after a boat and live off grid. It might even get you enthused to do the same thing. Hey, stay out there till you can't. Okay, a few repairs done on the headsail. It's just time to get it up on the furler. So lucky I've got a hand on board to help me feed it. Anyway, we'll get this up and get it stowed on the forestay. Okay. Apart from being very functional, I think the black cover strip looks very sexy with the black window covers as well. Last tick off the list, fantastic. Well, final preparations. We're just putting on some water. We went and picked up the outboard. I was going to take the boat round there and get it, but the weather's so good and it looks like it's been great for another week, so we're starting to get a bit towy to get out of the marina here. We're putting on water now. I'll go and get the outboard, put it on the dinghy here. Might give it a test to Savi. We bought a lot of food. Got to stow that somewhere, and we might even chuff off maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. But we'll just see how it goes. But at least we're working towards it. So fair bit of effort going in. We'll sleep well tonight once we've done all this. Anyway, it'll be good to be back out in the water and making videos for you guys. Well, the time has come. We're ready to go. Just put on our last little bit of water. Time to start this little puppy up and get her running again. She's had a rest for a while, so she should be pretty good to get going. Beautiful weather. Let's go and use some of it. Yep. Right. Got it? Well, I'm pretty sure that Peggy-Anne is happy to be running again, and I'm sure that I'm happy to be running again. It's good to be heading north, especially in this weather. It's fantastic. First stop's going to be Sanctuary Cove. We'll put some fuel on. everyone's going home from a pleasant Saturday. We had a good night at Jacob's Well, nice and calm, not too many boats around. All the jet skis and boats are out this morning, chopping everything up again. It is Sunday, but we've just cooked up some lunch, put it in the dream pot, and we're going to up anchor in a minute and head to Peel Island. That'll be our destination for the night. We've got a bit of a westerly blowing, it's only light, so it should be pretty nice out there. So we'll just work the tide and get up to Peel. Fantastic being out of the marina and on the anchor again, just good doing our own thing. Just past Rocky Point, and this is about where the tide changes from running in from the Pin and running in from Moreton. So if we've done it right, we'll pick up a bit of a lift off the outgoing tide. We want to get here at around about high tide. It's we're just at the bottom of Macleay Island, and it's very busy here with ferry traffic, so you've got to just watch your navigation through here. Once I jump across this channel, we'll be in water that's not used much by the ferries, but I just let this big bloke go past, give right away to him, and then we'll get on our course up past Macleay Island. Okay, another change of plan. We decided to get out of the wind. We've come over to Dunwich. We're going to anchor in this little bay just south of the ferry terminal. So this is the beach at Dunwich. Haven't been here for a long while. There's a lot of wind noise in that shot because there's a fair bit of wind blowing in. It's probably blowing about 10 to 15. Hopefully it's going to die off tonight and we'll have a pleasant night. It's not too bad where we are, but yeah, probably better than at Peel, I think. A few boats heading over this way, so we'll just see how it goes. Who is this woman? Well, we've changed our plan again. We're going to head over to Lazarette Scudder on Peel Island, and that'll give us a pretty clean departure point to get across to maybe Bongaree tomorrow. We just want to make a bit more north. So we'll get over the lazarettes before it gets dark, and probably leave very early in the morning. Amazing when you're cruising. I've been up and down this coast a lot of times, but I've never been into Lazaret Gutter, so we're going to head in there tonight. And this is a great spot. Anything from the south, but probably the only spot in Moreton Bay where you can get a bit of shelter. So we're going to go into Lazaret behind Peel Island and drop the pick, and we should have a pleasant night. Now you may wonder why we're heading north, but this is the reason. This is the way I'm dressed this morning. It's absolutely freezing, and we're trying to get north into some warmer weather. Check out the gear. Tracky top, flannelette shirt, tracky dacks, and Ugg boots. Miles too cold to be here. Even Monty's got his jacket on. The work that's been done on the head sail is fantastic. I got to thank Mike from Gold Coast Sails. He did a great job of repairing the sail and putting a new UV strip on it. And Steve from Everything Marine, he repaired the rig, fixed the foils up, and tuned it up, and he's got the forestay a lot tighter, and we can, because of that, we can point a lot higher. We're pointing higher than I normally can, and we're getting a fair bit of draw off the sail. So thanks very much, Steve. Great job. Excellent to have it working like that, and the whole thing is just a lot easier to handle, to furl and unfurl. It's a breeze. Great work. Well, I guess you can tell by the beanie that it's got a bit cold this morning. We've got a westerly blowing. It's a nice wind for sailing on, but gee, it's cold. Westerlies here in Brisbane come from inland where it's pretty chilly, and the temperature's not that high. It's going to be a nice day. The sun's out, beautiful blue sky, but just that breeze keeps the temperature right down. So we're heading across Moreton Bay. We're just coming up to Mud Island now, and we're heading for Scarborough. We're going to find a spot in Scarborough to stay, and then tomorrow we'll probably head a bit further up to Mooloolaba. We just crossed the main shipping channel into Brisbane, and didn't have to deal with any shipping, which is good. And we're about an hour and a half away from Scarborough, so we're just making up our mind. I think we're probably going to the Marina there and spend a night. We're just rounding the mark and heading up to Scarborough now. We've decided we're going to go into the Marina. We feel like fish and chips for lunch, so we're going to go into Scarborough Marina and pick up a pen there for the night, and then we'll go up and have fish and chips at Morgan's, which is a great fish and chip shop. It's been a great trip across Moreton Bay. We're over near the northern tip of it now, near the northern end of it, and tomorrow we'll get up and make our way to Mooloolaba. So we'll take you into Scarborough Marina. It's a great spot. and a really nice marina to tie up in. Thanks very much.
Good now?
Yeah, we'll get it sorted from there, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, that's it, yeah. A long while ago.
We're singing some songs.
That's right.
You got a bigger boat though.
No. So we've come into Scarborough Marina for the night. A nice easy trip from here up to Mooloolaba or up to Wide Bay, so it's a good blasting off point, and it really gets us out of the westerlies that are blowing at the moment, so it's fantastic. But we'll spend the night here, and what I'm going to do now is put on some water because while we got it I might as well take it. So Scarborough Marina, great spot for an overnight, a week. The people next to us have been here for 2 years, stuck here with COVID, but a great spot to be stuck. What I'm going to do before I put the hose into the tank, I've got this little fitting I made up. It's just a cheap irrigation fitting from Bunnings. Cost me about $6 I reckon. And it's a filter for going in an irrigation system. The filter on it's quite coarse, so it does a bit of filtering, but what I do, I use makeup removal pads that you buy at Coles or Woolies quite cheaply, and the cheaper ones are better I find. And what I do with them is I just place it on the top of the filter like that, push the coarse filter in through it, and then I just get another one and push it down the middle. So the water has to go through that fine membrane before it goes into the tank, and this is going to filter out a fair bit of particulate matter that might be in the mains. So I just feel better about that going into my tank than having something that's unfiltered going in. It's cheap, about $5 or $6, and you got it made. A couple of hose clamps and the little filter body. So I'll hook that up and put some water on. for the new crew, very important.